What's up? My cat is deciding to tear up a box, a cardboard box, immediately next to me. Thank you, cat. Oh, my keyboard is off. That's what's not working. We're gonna get started here in just a little bit. And I'll explain what's going on. Today is gonna be just a little bit different than normal. Okay. And I will need to change my loadout for this. Because hell yeah, I do. Let's remove that and I'll switch it for the Talisman of All Crucibles. Nice. Okay, there's that. Black Knife Tish is the summon that we need for this. And then the rest should be fine, unless I can raise my... Are any of these gonna be okay? Should be fine. I don't want to hurt my poise, but if I can make it just a tiny little bit better. These technically don't put me at a heavy. Let's do that. They look pretty cool too. Okay, we got the T going, we got build all figured out. I should also decide on my spells. I've been advised impenetrable thorns, probably not going to work. That might be good to have. And then any holy damage I can get off would be good. Golden arcs should be good. F. Okay, we can take that. And then he's also weak to fire. So I guess we take Fire Serpent. Be fine. And then healing spells might be cool. Meh. Okay. Now, you'll remember me having said that the last time, when I fought this boss the last time, that I was not going to attempt this boss again until after it was actually patched, and it has not been. But I'm bringing back an old format called, hang on. thing on? Oh, there it goes. Okay, my microphone turned off. That was cool. Called, and we need exciting music. Do I have any of that? My cat wants to yell at me. You know, I don't like it when you do that. Stop that. Okay, exciting music. Sort of Complete Thought is back for today, and today only. What is that? Well, like 4 or 5 months ago, I had a format. It's kind of like a podcast. Would play a game that was a little bit down, a little bit less involved. And I would talk. So it'd be kind of like a podcast, I suppose. But not really, because I'm doing something else. And it's also a video. So not at all like a podcast, but I will be speaking. Maybe. I have a topic. The topic is Nuance. Okay, and this is in response to a thing that people weren't unhappy with me for. Right? And I think that we can have a nuanced view of the whole I don't want to call it a situation. It's really just people didn't like a take I had. But we'll talk about it. First though. We need to fight Gaius. Actually, first is I need to have some tea before I die of a headache. Because having a horrible caffeine addiction is not good. Oh, also unequip torrent, because I'm not going to use it. Because I'm not a coward. You guys use torrent? I walk everywhere. I have the game hooked up to my legs, so that... hooked up to my nervous system, so that unless I think about walking, I can't walk in game. It's really mentally taxing. I'm being facetious. I'm making fun of the people who act like that. Where did my mouse go? Give me my mouse. Okay, I'm gonna pull up some comments. I will not be like reading or responding to them, but I just want them as reference. So I did a video, short, about Romina? Who cares? It's a video game character, I don't have to pronounce it correctly. Now, I really didn't like that boss design, mechanically. It looked great, the flavor's immaculate, but the substance I didn't think was there. I was maybe a little less eloquent about it when I said that the first time. Happens to the best of us. Okay, hang on. I have to focus on this because I mean, you can see why I wouldn't always agree with boss design decisions, but here we are. So the main... oh, okay, well I died. The main criticism, if you could call it that, of my take, which is that I do not like how mechanically some bosses are designed, and I'll list them for you in a second, was that I'm bad at dodging, which is valid. I am bad at this game. But I think is largely a non sequitur, because I wasn't talking about that. I also had some criticism. People were like, hey, the game is not that difficult. Which is also a non sequitur, because I was not talking about that. I was talking about the boss design. that I think could have been better. Now, I think that there's an acceptable, there's like an acceptable level of, okay, well that was just me not dodging at all. Not of difficulty, but of tediousness. Okay. Keep in mind I have a talisman used to increase iframes for this attack specifically, because the window is so tight to be able to block it. Just keep that in mind while you're watching. There's an acceptable level of slop for your video game. I might just turn on the regular boss music, because controlling the music at the same time is going to be annoying. After which, it becomes less of difficult and more of tedious and unfair. I don't know why I'm having trouble dodging that. Now, what do I think that line is? Well, it's a little bit fuzzy. Also, part of it's just straight up down to the hitboxes for the DLC have been lackluster, at best. It feels weird because people talk about Dark Souls 2 in this way of like, yeah, wasn't that game such shit, right? And yet are praising this for seemingly similar design choices? Okay. Well, that one-shot me. That was rough. Seemingly similar design choices of large, bulky objects with strange hitboxes that are kind of unpredictable. And I think it's really that last point that is the issue for me. It's not so much difficulty, because I don't think this game is particularly difficult. What it comes down to mostly, it's a little bit loud. What it comes down to mostly, Elden Ring, is memorization. That's not difficulty. That's memorization. There's a big difference. And sure, memorizing things can be difficult when you're memorizing like 10,000 items in a list in order and you have to like recite them from memory. That can be tough. But memorizing, 10, 20 attacks in a cycle and then just recalling that memory is not particularly... There's nothing super strenuous about that. You're not expected to perform in a time crunch. It's not like... I'm having trouble with that. Okay. It's not like God runs in this game. Those are difficult. Actual difficulty. Where you have to show up and perform a very long list of tasks in order without a single mistake. And also you make the choice to do that. I will not personally be doing that because I just don't have the time. And part of that comes down to the skill of being able to react in the moment to what is going on. What? Okay, I'm just really having trouble with dodging that. Right. There is a lot of unreadability in the DLC that is not particularly suited to my situation or playstyle. Part of this is just that I'm, streaming and recording and everything, so you get a little bit of latency. Part of it's that I've been, at work, expected to do a lot of thinking tasks, or... I hate that attack so much. Okay, let's stop with the shenanigans. I dodged that before I had time to react. If the base game of Elden Ring is like reading Arial type font, the DLC is like reading fucking Wingdings. It is so difficult to pick out exactly what part of this giant enemy that's moving 170 miles an hour at your face trying to kill you is the piece that will do damage to you. Think about Romana. The part of Romana that would do damage to you, there's three pieces. There's, you know, the person... Oh, don't do that. Okay, part of this is just me being dumb. I deserve everything that comes for me. Okay, I still got hit. Is there a way to dodge that where you don't just die? Hey cat, can you cut that out? Hey Tish, come back here. Okay. Or is it going to be the front or the back of the centipede with Romana? It is not... I'm not going to say it's not clear. It is often just straight up not possible to tell what's going to do damage unless you've memorized the attack. And that is not as fun for me as it seems to be for a lot of people on the internet. If I wanted to memorize a ton of stuff, I would play Simon Says. Or I don't know, I'd go memorize the encyclopedia. I'm playing this game because I want to kill big monsters. Not because I want to be skilled at memorization. And it was much better with the base game because the aggro system on summons was, I think, just higher quality. You can tell, and this isn't just me saying this, okay? This isn't like a subjective thing. You can measure this. The way that the aggro system for summons works in the DLC is fundamentally different, and it's different from boss to boss. Okay, go fight. I'm trying to think of a spot. Right through this door, go out that way. There's going to be an Erdtree sentinel, okay, on a horse. There's two of them. The first one, the one that ambushes you, that works on the old system, where whatever does the most damage to it is statistically much more likely to take aggro within a time frame, is statistically much more likely to take aggro away from the boss. So if you're attacking it a lot, the boss attacks you. If your summon's attacking it a lot, it attacks the summon. The new system is that the decision of what aggro the boss takes is always weighted to the player. I don't know if they did that to make it quote-unquote more difficult or not. I'm obviously not, you know, in the head of FromSoft here. I wish I was. It seems like a cesspool of chaos and destruction, but I don't know, maybe I'd survived there for a few minutes before ultimately perishing. You have to dodge just before it hits you. And that's with, you know, 13 extra iframes, so that's pretty badass. Rumor is that attacking it from behind is a better choice. Ooh, that was unlucky. It was very close to having it there. Would like an opportunity to summon, or to heal. Oh, okay. That wasn't a lot of time to rub soft. I would like to not be inside of the boar, please. Okay. What was he talking about? The aggro system. Yeah, it's changed. And that's not like a subjective thing. It's just different, and I don't like it as much now. The reason that I like the current aggro system so much is because, or the old aggro system, the way it worked in the base game, is because I don't want to sit and memorize attacks for hours and like execute on memorization for hours on end. It's not fun for me. So you see here, Black Knife Tish has done all the damage, and until just then the boss had aggro on me. Oh, and still does. I'm gonna die, by the way. Under the old aggro system... Okay. Tish should have taken that, right? And I think it leads to, now, much lower fight quality for me personally, because if I wanted to sit around and dodge attacks for 5 minutes, and then get off one attack, and then sit around for 5 minutes, and then get off one attack, I would not play this game. I don't have fun doing that, so it's you know, it's definitely different, and I know a lot of people don't think it is. And I'm not a data miner, but if I had to put money on it, I would put money on data miners finding significant differences in the structure of the bosses between the DLC, and that's rough. I hate that attack. Okay, it actually changes aggro. And it's weird because maybe I'm just an awful communicator when something is frustrating. I definitely get like a -5 to charisma when I'm upset. But it's actually suggested by someone that I try and fight the bosses without summons, and I might enjoy it more. Except for fighting a boss like this, where you're just dodging and trying to find a window that is maybe there sometimes if you can execute exactly perfectly and never get hit, isn't fun for me. I don't know, maybe that's weird to say. Maybe people enjoy that. I much preferred the Dark Souls 3 bosses. Now I will say, I don't like Dark Souls 3. On the whole, I love the bosses in Dark Souls 3. If I could play the entire game, just all the bosses, with nothing else, that would be fun. Because Dark Souls 3 is a lot more readable than this, and it's a lot more dynamic, where both players have their moment. The game's got its moment, the player has its moment. It's not like... It would be like me tearing down the Great Pyramids. It would be a lot of work, and that's kind of what Elden Ring feels like, where it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go chip a piece off this sandstone block, and then carry it down a mountain of sandstone, and then I'll go back up there and do another one. Fun if you like doing that, and I just don't. There's also a lot of people saying that I'm just the worst person at dodging they've ever seen. I showed there was one spot in that where I dodged. In the entire video where I actually dodged something. Most of it was just me speaking. And it's... Okay, that was, I think, just input reading. Oh, it's still attacking me, even though I've not done any damage to it. That was cool. So clearly, this is a complete tangent. Right, this is unrelated. But there's new stuff out for the game, and all the people who had left that were the like shit eaters when the game first came out and were like, "Oh, you're just bad." Those people are back. They decided to re-download the game and talk shit on the internet, which is fine. You know, that's what happens here. I'm very aware. And I also I take their consideration in, no consideration for them. They get none. I click space. I can't tell if maybe there's an issue with my gamepad or if there's an issue with my brain. Can I? It looks like there's options for this. Maybe I can change something about it. Yes, I'm aware the issues in my brain. But a lot of what I've seen. Okay, and there's a lot of people who are just like, there's a lot of stuff in the DLC which makes it good. I'm seeing one right here. Like, I'm gonna pick on a very specific comment. Two of them. One, I won't say who it is because no farming for. I don't want people to think that they can farm me for attention, which is not the case. Someone says, I have no problem with the DLC. I think it's the most beautiful and amazing designed DLC I think I've played. There's no periods in this, which I think is inappropriate. They practically gave us a whole game. And I agree, the scope of the game is awesome. It's really, really good. Just because something is big does not make it, like, great. I think we can agree on that. Like, the Pacific Garbage Patch is big. Damn, they gave us a whole island in the ocean. I don't think it's a great island, though, and I wouldn't want to stay there. Someone else says, your dodging is terrible. The point of the DLC is to be hard in the base game. Both of those? Well, one, I showed you one or two spots where I was dodging in the entire video. And I was selecting for the moments which I was most upset because I thought it'd make it more entertaining. Which were the moments when the boss fucking killed me, of course. And also, I wasn't commenting on the difficulty. I like difficult stuff. I wouldn't. And also, I don't dislike the game. I mean, I don't love it. But I'm not gonna play a video game I don't like. I think people have this view of the world that is like, you either love something or you fucking hate it. It's the whole Twitter meme of, oh, you love pancakes, so you fucking hate waffles. And it's like, no, that's dumb. Why would anyone think like that? There's the tracking. Hello? I don't know why I decided to attack the fog wall there. That was concerning. Oh, the boar can donkey kick my summon? That was cool. Like, there's so much about this whole, like, you love waffles so you hate pancakes thing that is very aggravating. And it's not even like you can like them or you can hate them both, or there's French toast, so there's always like a third option. I think the better argument is that, like, sometimes what happened with the camera? Like, maybe I like pancakes in the morning, but not in the evening. And so if you asked me in the evening, I'd say I wouldn't like pancakes. Or maybe I like French toast with powdered sugar, but I don't like waffles that way. Or, I don't know, I don't like any breakfast food with fruit on it because I like vegetables more than fruit. I'm not a big fan of like the fruity sweetness. It's not my favorite. So if you gave me waffles with fucking blueberries on them, I'd say, no, I don't want that. And then you'd say, oh, so you must love pancakes then. No, I just don't like the fruit on the waffles. Like, it's very... There's no nuance in a lot of how people come to their decision making, and it's very aggravating. Okay. Mr. Gaius, can you stop that? He's a very grumpy boy, this Gaius. I feel like maybe Stars of Ruin got another update. It feels like the range is short. This attack also feels way more common now. Well, I can punish right after that attack all the time, or is there ever a follow-up? Oh. I'm gonna... Oh. That was rough. Not me, don't attack me, please. I wasn't being mean, you were being mean. I'm dead. Maybe I'm not dead? I can't quite tell if I'm dead or not. This is concerning me. Tish, you fight the boss. I'm gonna... Tish is dead. I can't help but feel like the tracking on Stars of Ruin is just worse now. Okay, I'm a little nervous, so I'm just gonna shut up a little bit. Oh, I was told that dodging backwards away from that attack is the way to go. What? No. Oh man, why did my... Maybe I just switched the wrong item. That was a bummer. I was doing good. I think I need to be more aggressive. Not with the people on the internet, just this boss in particular. I feel calmer now that I have something to talk about than just being frustrated and angry. Also, I'm gonna keep saying this until it's true, but I really feel like the whole side effects of the medication I was on is going away, which will be nice. Finally, I can think clearly again. I really wish my doctor had, well, I think they were a nurse. I couldn't quite tell. They were either a tech or a nurse. I wish they would have told me that the side effects of steroids last for up to 6 weeks, because, boy, have I just been kind of on edge. Everything's been weighted towards negativity, and I don't want to live my life like that. Because you only get one of these lives. I don't know if you know that. Well, maybe you get more. I don't know. That's another thing. I talk about the bosses feeling cheap in the DLC, and largely that is because we get to replay them so much. Like when you struggle with a boss for, you know, hours. I thought I hit space there, but that's fine. I wonder if my spacebar is just not being picked up a lot. Ah, man. That was annoying. When you play the same boss over and over and over again, it really makes them seem insignificant. Because there's no stakes. And now I don't want them to, like, you know, kill the character completely. But it feels like there should be some reward for defeating the boss quickly. Not like, you know, quickly as in killing it in a single attempt in a certain amount of time, but limiting the number of attempts that you have on a boss at some point would be interesting, for sure. Oh. Why was I not... Maybe I ran out of stamina. I can't quite tell. I wish it was like programming where... Hello? Where when you died, you got a report of what your stats were so you can correct for it. Because, like, I'd like to know if I had no stamina at the end of a fight so I can adjust for that. Okay. I just had to rub my nose. This is itchy. So I didn't... Oh, come on. Like, there. Here's a good point. The hitbox on the front of Gaius is slightly bigger than the model would lead you to believe. Now, is that bad design? I don't know. I don't think it is. I think maybe they just hadn't really thought about that all that much. That, like, this charge attack's gonna be really weird, guys. Or... It also feels a bit like the boss's stamina is unreasonable. Like, man, they can attack over and over and over again very quickly. With attacks that do a crazy amount of damage. And the player kind of gets nothing close to that. Like, ideally the bosses should feel cool, but they should feel reasonable. And it does feel, at least some spots, unreasonable. My nose is very itchy. Okay, what are the odds that Gaius takes aggro off me? None? Okay. Also not doing a lot of damage, which is annoying. That one's more on me, though. So, when I read up on this boss, because I'm not going to fight this thing without reading on it, since it's, like I said, to me, unreadable. Ooh. Oh, hello there. So, how am I supposed to dodge any of this game? I don't know if that was unlucky or what, but boy was that tough to read. Because I can't see behind me and in front of me at the same time. Like, I don't know, it seems like an enemy that is the size of an elephant shouldn't be able to attack you like a tiger can. Tigers are pretty small. And nimble. And powerful. An elephant is big and powerful. It's durable for sure. Like an elephant is maxed out on vigor, where a tiger is all dex and strength. And also, when you're a creature of this size, your stamina inherently has to be lower. You can't have a high stamina because your metabolism would have to be 1,000,000 miles an hour. And sure, like an elephant's strong, but an elephant's not going to full out sprint for 3 miles, tip over a building, tip over another building, do like a sick backspin maneuver over a lake, fly up into the air with gravity magic, and then like, I don't know, write a novel while you cry on the floor dead. And I mean, sure, they're enhancing themselves with magic, obviously, because that's how this game works, but then let us do that. It exists. What about a boar makes it so apt for gravity magic that me, the Tarnished, who weighs, you know, 400 less pounds than a boar, can't do? Like, I don't know, Radahn can sit on that horse, okay? Can Radahn sit on me? Probably. He can use his gravity magic on me. Why can't I use his gravity magic on me? I've killed him. I should have no... I should weigh 0 pounds if we have gravity magic. If Radahn can make himself light as a feather to sit on his horse. His aging, dying horse, by the way, that he still fights with and takes into battle out of some passion. Honestly, it's animal cruelty, is what it is, Radahn. I mean, I know we don't want to admit that. Why did that hit me? There is, by the way, like a 3-frame window of that attack where you can actually dodge it. And I think I'm doing a pretty damn good job of it. If I do say so myself. Stop dodging Stars of Ruin. What the hell? Is he gonna fly? He's gonna fly. Okay. So I have to dodge to the top right on that attack. Obviously, depending on a few things. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't. No. No. I just want to get away and heal. Okay, don't attack. Just dodge. I can't see. So I'm just gonna run away. Please no. Hi, Gaius. You're cool, so let's be chill, huh? No! Okay. We're to turn off that music. I'm gonna play something nice and calming. My heart is beating very fast. I can't think. Do I have calm music? Calm. I am a beacon of peace in the world. I can do anything. I can beat up the funny man on the animal. I can do that. Because this is a stream of positivity. And though I may not agree with the design decisions that they've made, and though I would change the hitbox on the front of this boar to be slightly shorter, and though I would make it so that Gaius always attacks the person attacking him the most, I will be calm. And I'll kill him. Because he's a bad person. And that's what we do to bad people here. We slay them. We call on the assassins of old. With magic of death. And we use our staff that we stole from a finger god that we killed that was strangely weak for being a god. We take our shield that we picked off some knight in a lake, and our hat that came from the friend that we knew, who just wanted to discover the ancient secrets of death itself. We take all of that with us into the great beyond, into this great battle, into this fight for peace, and we're to kill that man who rides that boar. And that boar's not safe either. No, it's not. I feel calm. I'm not using incantation, so I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to exchange it for the very potent Graven School Talisman that boosts our sorceries by an amount that it will not tell us. Classic FromSoft move. I think this is like 4%, this is like 8%. Ow. Does this look like the face of a man who's ready to kill a boar warrior? I don't know, but I'm ready. Okay, hang on. I wish I could fade the music out. I should have a button for that. Okay. Let's go. Lo, he rides over the hill to slay us. Lo, the boar man is here to take away my freedom. Little doth he know I will take away his freedom to be alive. Oh, thought I dodged that. Okay. Thank you for attacking Tish. I really needed that. Can you do your gravity bullshit, please? So I don't have to keep fighting you. Okay, cut that out. Freaking Mr. Boreman. Cut it out. I want to look back at this footage. Actually, I can see it right there. It seemed like there was a considerable amount of time where I was not dealing him damage. And I can't tell why. That's not annoying at all. Oh, that's another thing. This is just... I have no hedged opinions about this. If the boss is doing something that makes it invulnerable, that's not acceptable. That's awful design. That's so bad. Because the player can't tell when the boss is invulnerable and when it's not. They have to memorize that. If you don't give off any effect, saying that the boss is like, hey, look, it's clearly invulnerable in this stage, it should not be invulnerable. And I think even that's a stretch. It takes everyone out of the standard, like, defend and then punish the attack that you'd know. Like, if they're doing an attack and you dodge it, you should be able to punish that. It's stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's bad. And FromSoft should know better. Okay. Dodge. Oh, that did damage to me. That was cool. Sick. Okay. Yep, attack me, and then I can punish it here. Although I think I can, because I can't honestly tell when the boss is actually attackable. Like there, I don't know if I did any damage. I attacked it twice. It should have done way more damage than that. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna pull up I want to see what his defense stats are like. Oh. FromSoft. Not FromSoft. Google. So he just has really high HP. Oh. He's weak to holy damage. Can I do any holy damage? Just this. I'm gonna try their spells. If I had the faith, I'd like to be able to use that, but I don't. I'm gonna try Impenetrable Thorns because I found it's really good. Plus I think it does physical and magic damage, which is, I guess, okay. I'm just gonna try it. I'm not saying it's gonna work. Yeah, that did a considerable amount of damage. Timing's weird. Oop, Tisha's, Whoa, he can dodge a completely tracked attack? Impenetrable Thorns has crazy good tracking. I'm surprised he can just straight up dodge it. Very interesting. What else might be decent here? That's too slow. Okay, that's just not useful. Well, maybe it is. I'm gonna try it. There's no harm in trying it, right? Oh, I don't have that song queued up. Okay, it does not do a whole lot of damage. But it's fine. That was fine. I feel like I should have gone into this at least 30 levels higher. Okay. So I've been clicking the lock-on button since I was done summoning Tish. And I don't know why it wasn't locking on, but that's annoying. I am probably 30% convinced that some of these bosses do have legitimate bugs as well. Mostly around hitboxes. We obviously know the hippo guy has a hitbox issue. I was able to slow down the video and just see that. Like I had dodged completely outside of its mouth and it still just teleported me back inside. I don't know why I'm suddenly having trouble dodging any of guys' attacks. Okay, same issue. I can't lock on. My computer having trouble? Am I losing inputs? What is going on? For real though, this is an actual thing. I don't know why, but I'm losing inputs. Also feels like the camera's really... What it... I don't know, I can't tell. Okay, I can't lock onto the boss. There we go. Finally. Oh. Um. Hmm. Why was I having trouble with... I'm just suddenly having trouble. This is very annoying. Maybe this is just the performance plateau and I'll go back to being good at the game in a little bit. Not that I was good at the game before, but you never know. Oh, there's something on my leg. What is that? I would like to heal. Thank you, FromSoft. Okay. I dodged it. Like the ultimate magician that I am. Oh, I don't know why I got hit there. Did he hit Tish into me? Is that what happened? Hey, Gaius. Hmm. I don't feel like I'm playing with extra iframes. I feel like I'm playing with less. But no, I am. Look. Oh, I hit R instead of F. Why can't I? Okay, whatever. I guess I can't read the thing down there. Also, for some reason, I was immediately able to dodge better with the correct spell-in with Stars of Ruin on. I wonder if there's like an RNG thing that's partially based on what spells you have equipped. I wouldn't know, of course. At least not for certain. Jeesh. Was standing directly behind me really the best way to win this? I mean, you can see what I mean. I hadn't been doing damage to the boss and it just took aggro on me. Very, very frustrating that they do that. And I know people are going to say like, oh, you're just upset that the someone's not doing all the work. Nay, nay. I'm upset that if there were an actual fight, you would not just attack random people who have nothing to do with the fight. Like, threat identification starts with, hey, are there people attacking me? I should probably do something about that. Not, oh man, that person, maybe they could hit me, I don't know. They haven't attacked me so far, they've just kind of run around and drank some like slushies or whatever. Oh, couldn't see that. it is also very difficult to see this boss's attacks. Which is surprising because it's so fucking big. Nope. Hey, don't do that to me. Pale. Friend. Oh, it did that to me. Okay. Maybe I have to dodge backwards? That attack is so impossible to read. It takes up all of your field of view. So there's no clear, like, direction you have to dodge. It's very, very, very difficult to read. You really shouldn't... Feels like in good design, you, the player, should not have to look up a guide on how something is done. The design itself should tell you what the next best step is. And it seems like, with a lot of the bosses in the DLC, they either accidentally omitted it, just because designing stuff is difficult, or they purposefully did it to increase the quote-unquote difficulty, even though what they're really doing is they're making it difficult to memorize. Not difficult, they're passing the burden of difficulty off to memorization, which is, I guess, a decision you can make. But not a decision that I think is good design. So from what I've read, that initial charge is actually, he's invulnerable during that. So even if you wanted to attack, you couldn't. You know, I didn't think that I'd be on Doug's side with this, because him not liking the base game was always like, that's an L take. But all of his criticisms that he makes are very obvious in the DLC. And that's upsetting. Because I like the base game so much. And that's not to say that I don't like this or whatever. Why is he taking so little damage? That's very frustrating. It feels like I'm fighting a brick elephant that is also a race car. And a tank. And I don't want to fight a brick elephant race car tank. What? Okay, kill me. I don't know why that hit me. I think I dodged a frame too late. Or no, I dodged a frame too early. Keep in mind, I have a talisman on. I don't want you to get like a view of like, if you don't have, or if you don't have the talisman, you can just dodge this attack. Because you can't. I have extra invincibility. So my dodge window is significantly longer than what yours will be when you fight this boss. Unless you have the Crucible Wing Talisman or the All Crucible, whatever it is. Okay, that time he just straight up missed. I get the feeling that will never happen again in my whole life, where the boss just misses his attack. Whoa, hey there, Chief. Keep dodging that too early. I don't know why, but the bosses are great at feints. That dodge attack feels real cheap. Or not, the charge attack feels real cheap. It feels like I bought that charge attack at Dollar General. Fucking Dollar House, or whatever. It is Dollar General one, the one that gives you like, you can buy like 30-cent steak, and then you get some sort of disease and die on the spot. I'm not slandering them, that's just what I've heard. Okay. The worst part about it is knowing that when I beat the boss, I'm not going to get to feel any satisfaction, because it's going to be luck. It's just going to be good RNG. Or just like I happened to hit the button at the correct time. It makes it feel very not worth it. Okay. Oh, am I just way too far? Great. Hey, Chief, question. By the way, if you're ever in a life or death scenario and you attack someone who is not attacking you and is actively running away, that is illegal. Do not do that. You will go to jail. Of course, Commander Gaius doesn't care about going to jail because he's slaughtered, you know, 1 million people or whatever. Being a part of whatever. Still too early. Maybe if I just run away. Maybe he can't hit me if I run away. Nope. And now I run back here. So good to know. If I can, on that attack, just fucking leave. Okay. I was still stuck in my casting animation. Annoying. That's another thing I don't think people understand. And maybe part of the reason why people will say that you're bad if you're not actively dodging something. When you're playing a spellcaster build, you are not actively in control of your character for large portions of the fight. You're stuck in an animation that you can't cancel. If it were like you could cancel a spell animation to dodge, that would be one thing. That time I was in control, it's just the hitbox is much larger than you expect. But like, right then, I'm not in control of the character. I can't move very fast or very far, and hitting space does nothing. If you line up the attacks just right, you can Q stuff. So like if at the within a certain time frame at the end of an animation, I can click the attack button again to cue the next one. And on some spells, it actually increases or decreases casting time, but not for this one. Or not much for this one anyway. But yeah, anytime you're like, man, why did he not dodge? 99% of the time, I've either just started or just stopped a cast animation. So I cannot physically move the character. It's as if I had unplugged my gamepad. I wish there were a mod that would show that. Because I think it's a... Ooh, that just kills you. If you're not at full health. I wish there was a way to show, like, hey, the person playing this don't have control of anything right now. That would be very useful for viewers. Am I wrong that I'm not doing as much damage as I think I am? Feels like I'm doing no damage whatsoever. Okay, I have to attack him as soon as possible now. What? Queuing up that same attack again is unlikely, so I've just not prepped for it. Okay, I'm just gonna run. Nope. Now I'm just gonna run. Why? Hey Tish, did you want to help me out? Okay. Go again. If I get a free second, I can fix music, but for right now, it's not a thing I care about. There we go. Okay. Yep. Man, that attack is strong and difficult to dodge. I'm gonna read for you the guide on that attack specifically. Gravity plunge. So wait past the spinning until you see guys actually start to descend, then roll forward. If you dodge this, it's a great opportunity for some serious damage, which is code for, hey, have high poise because you're not dodging this shit. Wild Boar Rush. If he's close, roll to the side. Okay, back to it. Also, by the way, if you want some content creator advice, if you're making content on Elden Ring, do not make content where you're doing good. Not because that's not like cool and everything, because it is. Well, that sucked. But because if you make content where you're even remotely not perfect, you get so much engagement off of, like, 14-year-old shit-eaters telling you, like, you're bad. It's awesome. Honestly, if you wanted to make like super shit tier content, and maybe I just do this. You make a video of you saying like, look at how good I am at this game, and it's just you eating shit the entire time. Oh, so normally I just run. Yeah. Normally I would just run away from that, but I was kind of stuck up on the swords in the ground. I should do that just to see if I can farm like a shit ton of views, just being like, aren't I great at this game? Just me doing like blatantly average stuff with like the shittiest build. People would argue I do that now. Oh. Run away! Alright, fart smeller, let's go. Guys, my dad could beat up your dad. Oh, whoops. What? I also like that some of the bosses in this game are just like chilling, and then the moment you walk out of a specific door, they're just like, I'm gonna kill that guy. Like, there's nothing I could do to convince you. The all-powerful Commander Gaius, like, we couldn't chat. You know you can take me out. It's not... What I think it is that Gaius just has so little respect for like, he can't lose any free time, or else he just goes into a mad rage. It's like, this person wants to talk to me, I'm just gonna kill him. It'd be faster. Why am I dumping my physic on the floor? Why was I dumping my physic on the floor? Ugh. Hey Tish, can you not just attack a sword? It's very concerning. Black Knife Tish has concerning mental health issues. I'm starting to think maybe he's not all there. That one was too late. That's a first. If I get hit, by the way, I just die here. It's pretty sick, all things considered. Oh. Could we not do this? Okay, he's gonna do his thing where he just charges at me. Oh, if you just straight up run away, he can't hit you. That's good to know. Why did I get hit there? I've dodged that 1,000 times with no issues. Good to know. When he does his gravity attack thing, just straight up run. Now hang on, is he healing? Because I didn't get him to have health. So he just has to get kind of close to half health and he decides to go all out. Oh, the RNG is well, this is not my favorite. This is not my favorite. I don't like that. I don't like that in particular. I wish that it would just be 50%. Unless they just did the math wrong on the back end. I cannot imagine they messed up dividing in half. They are. Why don't I have that song? That's annoying. For some reason, one of the files I keep my music in is corrupt. Ah, a frame too late? Too early? I couldn't tell. I think it was a frame too early. Typically when I get hit by that spell. Why did the... Oh, man. I think part of what it is that you expect there to be air at the front of the face of the boar because there's space there, but there's no space in the model. It's like a flat, it's not flat. It's just a rectangle, a rectangular prism. Hello? Don't get me wrong, that was entertaining. I just thought it was the worst thing I've seen in my whole life. Why is Tish already dead? Nope. Go away. On what planet? Okay. Now, common knowledge, you just straight up sprint. Although apparently staying in melee range is the safest spot. I haven't even gotten to half health. Oh, just run. Great. Yeah, it's tough to see. Shooting purple bullets through a cloud of purple smoke. Switching my spell. At least for the time being. Why did I get hit? Why am I inside the boss's model? Man. Sure is tough to... Why didn't I move? You all can see that, like, there's a good gap in front of those front tusks that is damaging. Feels like a lot of the muscle memory I've built up about where objects should be in the game is just very different. And I don't know what changed specifically. I'm looking at that fight right now, so I'm gonna watch it for a second. Okay. That one was me being stupid and just casting a spell. I dodged that. I was way too early on that dodge. Find this one. I wish I could go back in this player. Oh. In this player. I guess I can on YouTube. But I don't want to open that because it's gonna waste memory. It definitely did seem a little bit behind. Maybe I'm reacting when I'm right in front of it, and it closes the distance in a short enough time that I can't recognize that I'm inside the attack range of the boss before I click the button. Because I can see the character start to move for the animation for dodging. But only after the boss has cleared the distance. Why is it... It feels like it should happen immediately, that you click the button and it goes back. But there's like a quarter second of... Yeah. Oh, it's much more noticeable if you hold down space. There's like a full second of delay between hitting space and the action actually happening. Why is that? It feels like it should be... Is it to balance the jumping? Because the jumping happens immediately. Hang on, if I rebind moving to a different key, will that fix it? Because I feel like I just can't react fast enough is my issue. Backstep, roll, dodge, dash. I want this to be bound to any other key? I don't know. Oh, this is for mouse bindings. 5, okay. It's programmed. It's a program delay for just that action. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Just to run to the bathroom. And then I'm gonna see if people are talking about that, because it's very strange how long that delay is. Feels like that should be... Well, that time it didn't even trigger. Okay. That's a little weird. If you move forward, and then you let go of moving forward and you press space at the same time, nothing happens. But it's also buffered. So if you let go, or if you click space there, a full second of buffer happens before you can click space again to re-trigger the animation. Or I don't know if it's a full second. Probably like a quarter second. Oh, maybe not. that time it just worked. No, that time it didn't. That's inconsistent. Like, you'd think Mesmer would come check on this, right? He is like right upstairs. Okay, break time. Have fun. My mic was off. I'm back. I've looked at people saying that there is a or posts saying that there's delay. And there are some people who are absolutely just not using their gourd when it comes to when it comes to this game. Like really, really kind of brain dead takes. Like, no, there's no delay at all. There's no delay at all. There's no delay. Here, hang on. Click. None whatsoever. Click. Click. Like, I can hear my release input, and also, only the dodge roll is release input. Click. 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 Yeah, it's... People are saying that the delay is next to impossible to detect. Click. Sure. Also, it's not just on release. It's on quick release, so like I'm holding down space right now to run. If I let go, I'm not gonna roll. But some people are just really not great at noticing change, or like analyzing what's right in front of them anywhere close to objectively. Like, I don't know why it's such a weird take to say I don't want the boss to have an infinite hitbox. But I guess that's like a hell of a take for people. And it just like does not compute in their gourd noggin. You know, the gourd noggin, the best part of the brain. You ever used your gourd noggin? I haven't. I don't know why he attacked me there. Why did my spell just finish? It's a perfect game with no bugs. I didn't even cast it, the boss hit me. Oh, swords. You know what, the From Software actually rhymes with no bugs, if you think about it. Okay, run. Can he queue up, like, more attacks and stuff? If... Wait, is Tish dead? I think I'm dead then, right? Why am I suddenly eating shit? I don't know what's going on. And why do I need, like, an extra full second to be done drinking after I put the flask away? Make them single use. Carry around more than one. I don't know. Are we concerned about the plastic packaging in the Lands of Ruin? I feel like we have bigger problems. A lady took death out of the universe. We need to fix that. We don't need magical glassware. We can do with some, like, some styrofoam cups. Like, give me a red solo cup and some cerulean, whatever goop is in the flask. Is it the goop in the flask that does the healing or the not healing? Or is it like the flask itself and you could just put water in there? What? Stop that. Stop that. You guys crack me up. I'm gonna think about every time something strange and just off happens, the person who said that this is a perfect DLC and like it's so great that we got an extra game for 40 bucks. Like, dude, I cast a spell without casting it because the boss hit me. Because it suddenly turned on a dime and decided to do a charge attack, which it then canceled. Like, obviously there's some issues. You can't have the rose-tinted glasses on completely. You can't see with those glasses on. And, I mean, they look good, but is it worth, like, crashing your car with the glasses? I don't know. Oh, it's a shame I couldn't just get past him there. Hey Tish, you should attack the boss instead of that sword. I know it's tough. Oh. Why is he still doing his boar rush or whatever it is? It's the worst fraternity on the planet. Elden Ring, please, I'd like to move away from the boss. Because he's annoying. He's not no, he's annoying. It's so hard to not be right next to this guy. He just loves me so much. Oh, he's charging away. Quit. Man. I'm dead. You know, Mariko really should have just stuck around this guy. He's great at killing Black Knife assassins. Or, what was the Godwin? Godwin. The Golden. Like, this guy just defeats level 10 ghosts for breakfast. It's what he likes to do in the morning, too. It's just how he consumes breakfast. It's not like, you know, it's not just something that he does in the morning, it's how he gets sustenance in the morning. Why could I not dodge? I think the swords are hanging me up for dodging. Either that or the delay is just that bad. Running. Oh, no I'm not. I also think he's just straight up dodging the majority of the bullets from Stars of Ruin. Oh, I dodged a frame too early. Like, I'm wondering if I should even be casting this spell. Unless he's, like, lined up right in front of me, it doesn't hit him. I don't know, I'll switch to something else for a little bit. Maybe I could try Fire Serpent? I think it's got a little bit better range. Tish, get away from me. I'm trying to dodge the... Is Tish this dumb? Okay, I couldn't have dodged that. That was annoying. I mean, I probably could have if I were clairvoyant and I could see into the future. But then I'd be doing something else, like predicting the weather. Or like putting money on sports games. I feel like the boss should also not register that you attacked him unless you hit him. Because like being able to queue up spells that don't hit him, and then he just goes, okay, well I guess I'm attacking you because you attacked me. I mean, I guess that might be what really happens in an actual fight, but it feels weird. Oh. Run away or I'm gonna die. Oh, hey there, Chief. Okay, run away. As he gets grumpy. Oh, okay, I've never seen that attack before. That one's brand new. Just released this patch. I don't think that's real. Obviously. I do think it's brand new, that attack. I've not seen it. Damn it. What? Pet? Okay, you're gonna stop this, okay? I really need you to stop, okay? He does not like being held like a baby, so I'm doing that now. So he stops yelling. What do you need? Do you just need me to stop being on the microphone? Do you just not like that? Because I'm not giving you attention? Oh, but I give you attention all day. Oh, do you not like that? For whatever reason, it's only when I'm on mic that he yells at me like this. You just grumpy that I'm talking? You hate the sound of my voice? No, you get baby held because you're being bad. Hey, can you be nice now? You're very heavy. For some reason. Why are you heavy? Hang on. His punishment shall end in just a moment when I'm done petting him. You like pets? Okay. Up. This cat's very silly. All right, Gaius, let's go. Okay. Did I not do damage to him at the start there? Oh, damn it. I like how brain dead that attack is, where I can just run away and he just quits. I don't like that. This tech is very powerful. It's too slow. Do I have anything that's fast enough? That I don't need to be 2 feet in front of his face with a homing spell to actually hit him? I should go Great Glintstone Shard again. Oh, I needed to be running away. Whoops. Ah, I wasn't running away fast enough that time, or I got stuck on a... That delay is so brutal. Think about how much easier this game would be if we actually didn't have such a big delay in the spacebar. Or on, not on the spacebar, on the dodge roll. Now, here's some nuance. The tedium, I can't lock onto the boss. Alright, kill me. It's bugged. The tedium blends into difficulty in this one spot where you need to dodge skillfully. Now, obviously that dodge being locked behind a very tight reaction time that some people will not have. And also a somewhere between a quarter and a full second of delay is maybe unreasonable without just brutally memorizing stuff. Okay, there we go. What? I was not able to dodge then? What? Man. Keep in mind I am playing with, I think, 13 extra frames of invincibility whenever I dodge roll or jump. So even with 13 extra frames, it is difficult to dodge this boss. Incredibly so. And it can dodge almost anything. Just for another little bit of like, hey, this is a lot to handle. Like, I've got the best homing spell. And I still cannot hit him reliably with it. Maybe I can do, like, Frost or something, just for the status. I don't know that I can reliably hit him with that, though. Why? Why? Okay, he's gonna do his side attack now. Oh, I should have been running backwards. I don't know if I can dodge this. Okay. And his side attack. I'm using Glintstone Ice Crag instead of Stars of Ruin because I can technically build up. This is a second phase attack that he just used in his first phase. I've never seen the boss do that. Oh, shit. What? What? What is going on? I mean, maybe I bugged it or something? I can't tell what's happening, though. Nope, 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 no, please, 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 let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Why did I die? That felt random. That felt very random. I also like it that with this DLC specifically, people are so like hellbent on the get good fucking grind set that they're on that if I do magic spam, it's like, that's cheap, don't do that. But if the boss does magic spam, you just gotta get better at the game. You're just bad. Like, obviously have some nuance about it. That maybe there's a possibility of too strong being a real thing in the world. Oh. I hit space. I don't know why you didn't dodge. Okay, I stuck in an animation. I'm dead. Hey, 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 pal. Thank you for attacking the summon. I know it takes a big man to, you know, not attack random bystanders in this situation. But I'm glad you can find it in your soul to be forgiving. Stop running away, coward. Okay. Run. Okay, I might have just died because I decided to cast a spell. When I did not realize that the boss was coming after me. And that time I just couldn't roll. That was great. If I wasn't worried about like key loggers and stuff, I'd put one of the things on the screen that show you what keys I'm pressing. Because I think it'd put a lot of this in perspective for people who maybe haven't seen the game or haven't played it, about just how difficult this is. The actual dodge windows. I mean, you can see hitbox issues, right? You guys aren't like just entirely brain dead, so. Oh man, that attack is so fucking brutal. I had no warning. No warning. Oh, man. I decided to run a few frames too late, like 4 or 5 seconds ago, so I just die. Okay, there we go. I can actually do the thing. Okay, side attack. Why did I not hit him with that attack the first time? Oh, I too get so upset over a tiny little, like, snowflake that I just charge with murderous intent at the man who made it snow. Okay, I think it's too late. I think I'm just dead. Oh, I was moments from death there. Man! Oh. I really want to enjoy this more, but the dodge timing. If it was like even an extra 2 or 3 frames on that, it would be okay. Why am I not running? I don't know why it's difficult to make the dodge not have a delay. I don't need to queue up my dodge 7 years in advance. I should be able to dodge. Okay, and we're gonna get a side attack, and I was a second too late. This is very annoying. Very, very annoying. I want to play with no music. It's getting annoying. The music is. This whole thing is. Ugh. I'm gonna post this, by the way, and people are gonna say just be better at the game. You suck at dodging. Like, okay. Play with a ton of delay. Beyond the delay that FromSoft bakes in inherently, and we'll see. That was unavoidable. I couldn't move. Hell, you better not. I'm not being nice today. Okay. I just need to lock in. I genuinely don't know how people are beating this with magic builds. If I had to guess, maybe they just are switching builds. Because I don't know, I'm having a ton of trouble. Okay. I don't know why I wasn't running, but it was very annoying. That time running didn't work. Very cool. I think it's because I got hit once. If I get hit once, I just can't dodge it. Okay, so let's go over everything I now have to remember for this because it's a memorization game, which I could have played on my own with a little electronic device. But, okay, so when he does the charge, I need to dodge to the left just before I think I should. Because if I dodge when I think I should, a second later I'll get hit because I haven't rolled yet. And then I will spray you more with the water. I don't know why you think yelling at me is the way to get what you want. He has food and water, by the way. Like, he's completely set. He just does not like me talking. Okay, so if I have like a 3-frame window to dodge that first charge attack, and then I can attack him one time. And then I have to switch to my other spell. And then he's going to do a side attack. I've got that RNG kind of set at this point. And then Tish is going to do whatever he does, because then it's not going to help. And then for the one attack where he just does like 6 or 7 attacks in a row, I need to run away. But if I run too soon or too late, I will get hit by an attack and die. So don't do that, just run at the correct time. And then for his little rocks, you just dodge those. Those are pretty simple. For his gravity ball attack, you need to just run away. And then for his gravity stomp attack, you just run away. And then for his gravity rush attack, you need to just kind of eyeball it because I don't have a reliable dodge. And there's a new one that I haven't figured out yet. In second phase, rocks is 2 rolls, followed up by being prepared for whatever comes next. This will attack you behind it. Oh yeah, get good. Don't forget, get good. Get good, lock in. Don't summon, but do summon. Don't use spells, but do use spells. Play with your hands cut off, but also have extra hands just in case, and should be good to go. Should be good to go. Oh, whoops, I did not have the right spell equipped. Okay, side attack. Oh, that one was a little quicker. Oh, okay. That one just killed me because I could not react fast enough. And I've done a solid 1/5 of his health. That's pretty cool. I genuinely don't know what spell to use. Or spells to use. It's so tough to figure this guy out. Okay, this attack. Run away. Why is he still attacking me? It seems like you'd be better served by attacking Black Knife Tish at this point. Why didn't I dodge? Okay, side attack. Yeah. When he does the circling thing, that's how you know he's gonna attack you with the side of his boar man. Oh, I might just be dead unless I can... Nope. Oh, I don't know how I survived any of that. Okay, he's attacking me again. Oh, fuck you. Okay, it's too late. Yeah. Man. Oh, I might be better at predicting the future, honestly. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, he's trying to scatoo me. Leave me alone. Okay, there he goes. I was like, why is he not doing the thing? Whoa. Hang on, I need to watch this. Because in my view, he killed me far after I had dodged. But maybe that's wrong. Ooh, the delay's pretty bad. Yeah, we did a ton of damage early. That was good. So if I can point blank Stars of Ruin, it's good. If I'm too far back at all, he doesn't get hit. Or if he's moving. Sorry, I'm just watching. I'm watching this stream. Because I want to see that attack. So he has like a trail of gravity behind him, so you have to dodge to the side. If you dodge forward or backward, even a tiny little bit where the camera gets weird, you're fucked. Okay. Good, now I know that. What? That was the attack he was queuing up? I couldn't see that. Cool. I always wonder, like, man, why am I not doing any damage to this guy? And it's because I've spent the last, like, minute and a half just dodging. At least this is shutting up all the people who were very adamant that builds weren't legitimate. Like, you do this. Come on. I can't see that attack. Cool. That's great. I know Tish is supposedly the best, but I'm gonna try and summon Mimic Tier instead. Why can't I lock on? There we go. Okay. Why can't I dodge that attack anymore? It's very annoying, as I'm sure you can tell. Why? Okay, I'm dead. Unfortunate. Yep. Man. Oh man, that's awful. Ugh. It's so. It's just overkill. You could have killed me in one hit without having to waste my time. Okay. What? Was I not in the dodge animation for that? Or am I eating crayons? Okay. Stop. I'm stuck on a tree. What the fuck? Okay. I mean, sure. Why is my summon not dealing damage to this dude? 408 on an entire round of Stars of Ruin is pretty abysmal. Okay, maybe I just need to limit what my summon can cast. Maybe... I don't want to. I don't want to, but I think I need to switch my staff. That one's only really useful if you're casting incantations as well. Yeah, look at that damage boost. Look at that damage boost. Maybe that was it. Maybe I was just doing real bad because of damage concerns, you know? Maybe we go back with the Tish, right? We send it. Or no, hang on. We're gonna put the funny hat on. And now we send it back into battle with the goofy music on. I become the king of the universe. I don't have to fight the Boar Man anymore. Or I'm just gonna die immediately. What? Oh. I ran out of, whatever the blue stuff is. What is that shit in Fortnite that you drink and it makes your shield go burr? Okay, back. Back it up. I also can't attack right now because I have, stupid juice in my shoes. Okay. I guess I'll eat. Oh, close. Fuck. Really? Really? He only gets goofy music. This is getting real goofy. Alright, Gaius, let's go. Fight me if you think you can handle it. They didn't tell you? I'm the one who killed, oh, I could not see. Who killed, America. If you didn't know, she's pretty rad or something. I don't remember what her deal is, but you should be afraid. That's right, I can dodge left and right. What the fuck? Why did I get hit by that? Guys, I don't know if you knew this, but I have, I'm supposed to have 13 extra frames of invincibility. Hey, Chief? Oh, the summon takes aggro off you. No, it doesn't. Not for this boss. The extra damage is good. I should have been doing that. I have an actual song called Silly. You get the silly music, Gaius. This is way more fun with the silly music on. I feel like that's what I needed. Really soothe my soul. Oh. How did I dodge that? Just me being fucking badass. Okay, he's gonna fucking shoulder throw me. Oh, I'm out. Okay. Come at me. Goof man. Okay, the dodge window on that's much better than his rush attack. The rush attack is so tough. Am I just dead? Oh, I might just be dead. Please die. Oh, I fucking thought I died. I did it! Ah ha ha! Okay. Yeah, it's hard to see. I couldn't even tell if I was dead or not. I've also got cat hair in my mouth, which is pretty great. Ew. I feel like I've been eating a cat. Playing goofy music anyway. I'm upset that that took so long. And like I called out earlier, it felt random when I killed him. Although I think it's just because I had items on that made it so I did less damage. turns out boosting your damage by like 50% is pretty great. Put back on the regular hat though. Oh. And then also give me Torrent back. I miss my friend. Actually, I should probably be done. Do I need to go to the store tonight? Okay, I need to go to the store tonight. Forgot I ran out of soap, so I definitely gotta go get that. Or I'm like smelly. Okay, well, I did it. Hey, I did it. I persisted. It's no, it's not a virtue. Is persistence a virtue? Hang on. Is persistence? Oh, I spelled that. I spelled it so wrong. Persistence a virtue? No, I don't want the AI overview. It sucks. This is LinkedIn. Okay, hang on. This is gonna be great. It pulled up a LinkedIn account. And I'm not gonna tell you who this is because I don't want to like shit on it, but I was expecting some sort of, I don't know, spiritual or religious quote, not LinkedIn, so color me surprised. Okay, no, it wasn't as interesting as I thought. It's just this person saying he thinks persistence is a virtue. Yeah, people are saying it is, so I'm willing. Oh, hang on. Wait. Oh, this is this is so dumb. In like a long line of religious quotes and spiritual quotes and like self-help advice, virtue of persistence is not good. From r/EDH, Elder Dragon Highlander. It's literally Magic the Gathering. Google, so I don't know if you've heard this, but apparently, and I'll find the quote really quick, because this is interesting tech news. I've heard, and I haven't actually checked to confirm this, so this is just me saying information that someone told me that I think might be true. I heard that someone said that Google was making search worse on purpose. Okay, so apparently someone studied it, and Google is getting a little bit worse. I just think it's very interesting, like, this person doesn't want anything about their life, and persistence being a virtuous thing to chase. It's just like, oh, you must play Magic the Gathering, which I do. So, good job. But I wasn't searching about it. They should know this. Also, a pretty stock standard video of mine, something that fits with, it's the same format that I've been using for the last few weeks. This is on YouTube, changing subjects, has a 13% viewed rate, which is so bad. They've shown it to 38 people and 6 people have watched. That is so nasty. Do you think if I... This is a good test. I kind of just want to farm engagement off the subject, though, because I think it's, funny. Of, like... Oh, you're bad. I should just show this fight, but every time I died. And just the title is like, this is too hard. This is too difficult. And just see how many people click on it. And then I should put this at the end so that they click dislike, because they're like, oh, this guy sucks ass. But then that also counts as engagement. So you get him twice. Double farmed. That is... It seems scummy, but also... But also I want to. I could also just do some audio here to like overdub. Because I mean, this is going to be the only fight from this. Usually I get like 3 or 4 fights in a stream. But this one was, you know, it took me a while. So I'm only going to be able to put the one out as a short. So I just need to get like really great audio of... like, what would rile people up? Like, oh, this DLC is way too hard. I can't believe anyone would do this. Worst DLC of all time. Like, yeah, this is the worst FromSoft DLC. I don't actually think that. I like this better than the Dark Souls DLCs. Isn't this weird? I can complain for hours about a subject. I can not have fun while doing it and be aggravated and annoyed and still like it. Isn't that interesting? That's the nuance point. Like, you can completely... People are just not cool with contradictions, I don't think. That I can both dislike and like something because it's made up of more than one part. Like, a car's not its tires. And if I sold you 4 tires and told you it was a car, you'd be upset. Don't take me saying I really don't like the bosses in this DLC as I don't like the DLC, because I do. I like it. It's cool. It's cool. It's really cool. And some parts of it are poorly designed. And you guys need to fucking recognize that shit. Well, you don't need to recognize all of it. I'll take my points that I'm probably not great at dodging. And I should have been playing with items that were more conducive to my playstyle, but I don't know what else to say there. That's all I got. I said but, and there was no follow-up. I was just kind of, I hit the same brick wall 3 times in a row. And at some point I had to recognize that it was a wall and I couldn't walk through it. I have to go to the store, so I guess this is it. Anyway, behave yourselves. Behave yourselves. Just if there's anything I can encourage, okay? Anything I can encourage, it's that you should not, you should not you should be joking when you tell people that this is a 100% good thing that we're playing, because it is not 100% good, because that's not how good works. No, that's not what you should take away that. And it's really raining. Maybe I won't go to the store. You should take away that a car is not its wheels. Okay? And that you can like pancakes on Friday and waffles on Thursday, and you don't have to pick one. Okay? You don't need false dichotomies. You don't need any of this. And you can have contradictions. It can be Wednesday and Thursday at the same time. Because Australia exists. I know it's weird, but they're real.